Good morning, everyone. How are we? It's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway. I'm here to do a general weekly read for the 25th to I think the 31st of July. I'm a day late bringing this to you, but better late than never, they say. So firstly, I am reading from my Sacred Geometry Healing Card deck. These are available on my website, www.phoenixgateway.com.au, as well as stockists worldwide. Okay, so if you buy them from me, though, I will personally sign them for you. Also available on my website are my lab products or liquid alchemy in a bottle, which are high vibrational frequencies that I have bottled, and they are a vibrational water, and these have been created to nurture, balance and heal the mind, body and soul. If you'd like to know more about them, if you go onto my website www.phoenixgateway.com.au and go to the onto the homepage, up the top you can press a link to get more information on these elixirs as well. Okay, let me get straight into this reading. So this week, just briefly sort of connecting into it, what I'm really finding is that it's about really coming into the space of into that heart space. It's all about the unconditional love, that love of self. And in particular, when I look at what's going on astrologically, it's also because we're coming into a new moon and it's in the sign of Leo. And interestingly enough, Leo actually pertains to the heart. Okay, we're working with that heart space. So let's see what comes up this week in these cards. So I'm using a different spot in the house today because my granddaughter is downstairs, and I thought I'll quickly do it while I can. All right, so we've got two cards that have actually just flown out of the deck. The first one to come through is the grounding and anchoring. The second one is meditation. We're here to really ground and anchor all the energies, ourselves energetically, because we can't just be, flighty. We actually have to ground and anchor that energy here, and we create that balance. What's really, really important with what I was just saying as well is that when we're going into the heart space, because I feel, it's like repetition, and it's no different to mainstream media who continually, want to tell you their own stories. But you tell somebody something enough times, it's actually going to sink in to the brain. And I think that's why it's really, really important to remind people of the aspect of coming into nurturing, coming into self-love, our self-worth, that unconditional love, and fully accepting our love of self, okay? And there's no better time than as we're coming into this new moon, we're planting a seed where, and we're creating that really coming into the love of ourselves, acknowledging that love of ourselves, because when we do that and we can anchor that love here, it also becomes a domino effect, and it goes, if you've got family around you, friends, co-workers, whoever it might be, just think about you're anchoring that love, that frequency, which is one of the highest frequencies we can work with. You're then going to create that domino effect and pass it on. So maybe it's the domino effect of love this week. Meditation, I know for many, including myself, it's one of those things that can be very, very hard for people to really just fully just go, right, I need to meditate, got to spend half an hour every morning, 10 minutes every morning, whatever it might be. But I find for me that even if I can't go into a full meditation, I go more into mindfulness, and it's just being able to center myself and to connect into source. And that is what is so important, because the more and more we connect into source, the more and more we actually take ourselves out of this third density reality of third density emotion as well. So we're dropping that aspect of ego. We're dropping the fear and the anger and whatnot. And I know I've spoken about this the last few videos as well. So it's really, really important that we actually do this, because we're taking ourselves then into higher density. We allow ourselves to then also travel to, dimensionally, throughout time space, because there is no restriction to that. And we can discover so much more than what really meets the eye. So really beautiful. So that's, so far we've got grounding and meditation. So let's see what else comes up for us for this week. Okay, I love it. All right, there's another 2 cards. Sorry, you can't see the cards here, but I'll take a photo of them and place it up with the reading. So protection came through, really important right now and forever, to protect you, to protect your energy, okay? There is a lot of shit going down right now, and there is also a lot of in-house fighting, depending on what you watch, what you listen to, and there's a lot of vulnerability, a lot of fear, a lot of energy vampires out there, so to speak. People that, when you are of the light, when you start to raise your frequency, okay, you're going to attract those of that lower vibration as well. Even though we're going to attract our tribe, but there are people who are looking for that pick me up, that pick me up. And it's really important that you protect yourself energetically, because people can literally suck you dry as on an energetic level. All right. We are coming into some times of pure manifestation and pure joy. That is what you have to believe, and you have to feel it, and you have to know it. And as we come from that aspect of love, and this is a 6, the 528 is a 6. So it's that unconditional love. It's coming from the heart. This is about what the miracles that we create. But for those who are unwell or have been sick for a little while, work with the 528 frequency. It's a beautiful, beautiful frequency to be working with, and can really help to heal aspects of DNA. Okay, I'm going to just grab 2 more cards. So we have 4 here. Very much all about love. I'd love it for the love frequency to come out, actually. That would just really top it off. As I'm talking, actually, I'm starting to find my own energy starting to rise. I'm heating up like a furnace right this second. Okay. Can I have 2 more cards, please? And thank you. 2 more cards, please, and thank you. Okay. New beginnings. This is where we are heading. And how better off as well, where we've got a new moon this week, and this is all about planting the seeds. What is it that you want to plant? What seed do you want to plant? What are you creating for your future? What do you want to see being brought into, what do you want to make manifest into this lifetime now? You have the ability to bring in anything you want and anything you desire. You just have to believe it. And when you start to align, when that aspect of love is in balance, when you're aligned with where you're meant to be, when you actually understand, acknowledge, and own the fact that you can make manifest, when you can have, plant a seed, and maybe for yourself it's about buying a new car. Even it's time for a new car. See yourself in that car that you choose, the color, how does it smell, what do the seats look like, how does it drive? When you're already creating it into a reality energetically, you will make manifest that into the physical as well. Okay, beautiful. All about new beginnings. It's all coming. I'm going to have 1 more card, please, and thank you. If it doesn't jump out, I'm just going to pull it okay. Balance. It is all about balance, okay? Really, really important at this time. Don't let your scales, really get out of balance. It's really, really important that you stay, okay, even keeled. And that's mind, body, spirit, okay? Don't let anything break you. And if you're finding it really difficult, talk to somebody, talk to a friend, talk to a family member. Maybe, if you need to get any help, look into that as well. If you're really, really finding it hard at this present moment, because times have been really tough. But if you also go into, when we look at going back to the beginning, the grounding, the meditation. The grounding also could be walking in the forest, walking in the ocean, on the beach, going for a swim in the ocean. It might even be just for you drawing, part of your meditation may be drawing and, coloring in or creating mandalas, drawing mandalas. There are so many different things, that because everyone does something very different, but this can help maintain that balance for you as well. Or you could work with crystals, or you could work with the lab, or the liquid alchemy in a bottle, my elixirs. There are so many things that you can work with. Have a bath with Epsom salts, bicarb, and maybe a couple of oils is just absolutely sensational. I think I had one every day last week. I'm just going to show you the bottom of the deck. I may not have got love frequency, the card that I was looking for, but this is all about relationships. This is all about the heart. This is all about love. The 639, okay? This is all about reconnection to ourselves and reconnection to others. And we start with ourselves first and foremost, because it's about us working on that love of self, that internal, reigniting that internal beautiful heart flame, that pink and green heart flame. It's like watermelon tourmaline is what I'm seeing right now. And that's what's so really important to do. So this week, it's all about that domino effect of love, finding it within yourself. And then it's, in time, it's what's also going to, flourish and overflow your cup. And you will be, be sharing that love with others as well. But first and foremost, it's all about you. So love yourself this week, nurture yourself this week. And I look forward to speaking with you very soon. Just on another note, I am going to rerun my workshop on the Sacred Geometry Healing cards, and that will give you also a background on sacred geometry. So watch the space. I will be, putting out an email as soon as I set a date for that. So have a wonderful week. Speak with you soon. Bye for now.